Hello, my name is Jonathan Lang, and I'm going to show you our proof of concept for automagic packaging of binaries. Say you've written an application and you want to distribute it on Ubuntu as a binary. You could go off and learn packaging and do all that packaging yourself, or you could use this new tool that we're developing. So let's just say we've got a binary, an application that's distributed as a binary. We have a tarball here, which when we extract it has a single binary file, which when you run it runs a very simple GTK application. You can tell that it was written in C and it's dynamically linked, so I can't just give this to someone, put this on someone's computer and then it'll run. I need to also install dependencies. We don't have quite enough information with just the tarball to go off and do a package automatically. We need some extra information about the name and some other things for how it fits into the system. So we're going to assume that the application is submitted as part of the Ubuntu developer.ubuntu.com portal. Here the user can specify the application's name, give it a tagline, a price, choose a department, specify like a useful, helpful description, and all of that sort of thing. I'm not going to go through the whole process here, but that's sort of information we can expect. Since when working on the proof of concept, I've just assumed that this information will be available as a JSON file. You can see it here. It's a pretty simple format. And then together, if we have this JSON file together with a directory containing everything in the application, all the binaries, all the data files, and all this sort of stuff, we can package it. And indeed, we can upload it right to a PPA after it's packaged. So this is how it's going to work. You run pkgme, and then you give it the name of a PPA. This is a PPA I've created earlier. So now pkgme is doing its thing. It's calculating dependencies, it's building the packaging, and eventually it's going to start signing the package and then uploading it to Launchpad. So there, it's signed it using my cached key and has uploaded it to Launchpad. Let's take a look at where we expect to see it. So this is the PPA page for my demo PPA. I found it by going to my personal page and then clicking on the demo PPA link. And right now it says that there aren't any, it doesn't have any uploads, doesn't have any packages. That's because Launchpad's processing that right now. While it's doing that, let's have a look at the Debian directory that's created. So this is where all the packaging information goes. It's a fairly standard Debian directory. Probably the most interesting thing to look at is the control file. This was created by pkgme, and it has the name of the source package, source, the name of the binary package down below that. It has the dependencies listed as build dependencies and make sure that they're included in the binary dependencies. That's what the shlibs depends things means. It has a made up and incorrect maintainer at the moment because this is a proof of concept. The architecture says any, which is actually incorrect. It should say AMD64 because that's what the binary's been built for, and the packaging only works for the native AMD64 architecture. pkgme also creates a changelog. It's a pretty silly changelog. It says that it's JML World version 0 and that it's for Aneric, which is the version of Ubuntu that I ran pkgme on. You can override that if you want. pkgme also creates an install file which just says copy, which just basically takes everything that's in the directory and copies it into opt. You can see that it also creates a desktop file and copies that into user share application. The desktop file has the tagline and some extra information in there about where the executable lives, which of those files was the executable, and that can be used to make it easy to run the application from a desktop. In future versions, this would also include the categories, the tagging information, the description, that sort of thing. For the moment, you'll notice also that the description we added wasn't in the control file up a few lines. Okay, the upload's been accepted. So if we refresh the page, we can see it here as an uploaded package. If we view the package details, you can see that it's being built on i386, which by the way isn't going to work. And with any luck, it'll then build on AMD 64. So we can see the package has been built for AMD 64, which is the architecture that's running on my laptop. Let's try to install it, see if it actually works. Back to the main PPA page, and just add the PPA to our sources. Run sudo get update, and then sudo apt-get install jmworld. Which it installs. So if I go back to my home directory, just to show that I'm not messing about with you, I can run it straight from opt. And there it is, the same wonderful Hello World application. The best of all possible Hello World applications. So that is pkgme, and the prototype work we've done with our with automagic packaging of binaries.